You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you, yeah, I worship you, yeah. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Oh, 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 yeah. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Oh, oh, yeah. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. That is who you are. Oh, you are.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Katherine.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And we're Cimorelli.
We are all sisters and we love making music together. We upload our videos on Cimorelli Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So obviously we just did Waymaker. We hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you want to listen to it many more times, you can stream it on any platform, Spotify, Apple Music, blah, blah, all the different ones. It's on all of them. So make sure to go check that out, as well as we have tons of other songs on there. Especially if you like this vibe, we have a lot of stuff in this vibe. And then we have an album, Alive, that is Christian/uplifting songs. Everything's linked below. Check it out.
So in some of our past videos, we know you guys love when we do like lyric discussions or just kind of talk about the meaning of a song, when a song is like really meaningful to us personally. I know Lisa and I particularly kind of had very specific times in our life when we listened to this song and it was really powerful for us. So thought we would share a little bit about that. So for me, I really connected with this song. It was back in 2020. It was the very beginning of the pandemic and it was right when everything was shutting down. And I actually had my wedding was planned like 6 weeks after like everything in Tennessee shut down. So it was really stressful and I was just kind of mourning the loss of like the wedding that I wanted because I'd been planning it for over a year. And it just looked like at that point, I got a call from our church that was like, I could only have 10 people present. Like, so not even all my siblings could be there for me to get married. But we didn't want to put it off because like we had a house that we bought. We were like waiting to move into that till after we got married. It was just like really, really sad. And I just remember feeling really stressed, trying to make decisions. And I would just sit on the floor and I lit a bunch of candles, like my Jesus candle, my Mary candle. And I would just listen to this song over and over and cry. I remember one day writing out a letter to God of just like, I want to let go of what I thought I wanted my wedding to be, and I just want to put it in your hands because it's really just about getting married. It's not about having a big party. And I remember writing like Waymaker, Miracle Worker. I was writing the lyrics like on the page, and then my wedding ended up, I mean, it was extremely small, but it was beautiful, and God really did make a way. This song, every time I hear it, I think of that time.
My husband had a very rare tumor that we didn't know about called pheochromocytoma, which eats your blood sugar and raises your blood pressure basically until you die unless you find it. So he basically died in our bed one morning. I thought he was sleeping and I had to find him like that and call 911 and do CPR. It's really traumatic still to talk about, but he's okay, he's alive. That was back in December. It was just like, we thought he was just having blood pressure problems, and then suddenly it just kept getting worse and worse, and then suddenly that happened, and then he was in the hospital for just 2 weeks. Like, you can't go home until you have insane surgery all the way across, opening you up and removing this enormous tumor that no one knew about. And all this stuff goes through your mind of like, am I gonna be a widow? Is he gonna die? Like, what does my future look like? Does my daughter have a dad after 1 year old? Like, all this stuff. And then our doctor was so amazing and really like was just such a light for us. A day into the hospital process, everything felt longer than it was, but she like came in the next day and was like, yes, I know what you have. Like, just from your symptoms, I can tell you have a pheochromocytoma. And she's like, if you were supposed to die, you wouldn't be here right now. And we were like, wow. Oh, okay. And like, cause we were just freaking out the whole way through to surgery. There's all this every day of like, I didn't know he almost died like every day because his blood pressure was so high, like 240. And then his like blood sugar just kept dropping and dropping, and they're like pumping him full of sugar and food and all this stuff, and just couldn't keep it healthy and keep him alive very well. But he was just on the verge all these times. So I made my husband a playlist. I brought him like my iPad to the hospital so he could listen to music, and I put this song on the playlist, like 2 different versions. So it just kept like coming on. He's like, oh, I love that song. I was like, I know, me too. And it like, you know, all these days of waiting, I would just come home every day and listen to that song on the way there, on the way home, whenever I was like sad, and I was like in the shower, just like with my hands in the air, like taking in all the lyrics. Okay, yes, because it's clearly out of our hands. There's nothing we can do. It's 1,000,000% in God's hands, in literally the surgeon's hands and everyone's hands. Anyway, long story short, it all went well. But that song was like one of our theme songs. So every time I hear it, it's very, very emotional. I think I cried every take that we just filmed.
You should tell them about the line that you wrote in that.
Well, I know in the long version, Leland, like the live version, they say, his name is above disease, his name is above cancer. And I was like, because it was a cancerous tumor. And then I didn't want to do like that long section that they did, but I wanted to include that in our song. So I did that little part in the bridge of like, no disaster, no disease could separate you from me, because it gives me the same feeling.
I have a more sentimental question of the week this week. I thought that'd be appropriate. It's time for Question of the Week. Every week we answer a question from social media. This week our question comes from Patreon. Shout out to our patrons. We love you. This is from Big Bear Ann. And she said, what do you think is the most amazing thing about the sister on your right? I would say the most amazing thing about Amy Amy is a ride or die person, and she will always be there for you. Yeah, loyalty is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Amy. She's like the glue in our family, and she's just a great friend and really, really loyal and just true to herself, authentic.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Let's see, for Lauren, one of the most amazing things about Lauren would be her ability to support and encourage. Lauren has like a gift for encouragement.
Yeah.
It doesn't like fall flat when she does it. She like gets you. So if she wants to build someone up, she'll build them up. And it's a great gift. Like so many things in our career, Lauren built me up and I'm like, all right guys, let's do it. But then if she hadn't built me up, I probably wouldn't have done it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The most amazing thing about old Kath, I feel like she is so pure-hearted, even though she's not a sinless lamb. She is might be the closest thing that I know to that, where I'm like, wow, like what an example of innocence, or not even, it's not naivety, but like purity maybe. I don't know. That's just always how I thought of her.
Okay, I don't know about most amazing. That's like really.
That's what
That's a lot of pressure.
I'll just say something I like about Lisa. Okay, it's not the most amazing thing. Something I like about Lisa is that I feel like her personality is really, I don't know how to word this, but like you smooth things out, make things fun. Like you add like good energy to the room. Like it's
Just
like
dynamic
us
energy.
like sitting here and we're all like stress. It's like
She
you come in,
breaks
you're like and then it's like sometimes I'm trying to joke this and that, and they're like, stress. But then she always hears my jokes. Like, I don't know, I guess I feel like, we can always like connect and you can kind of like chill things out.
Kind of like lighthearted, pretty
Yeah.
lighthearted compared to we can be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, I can be heavy too. I can just also be like,
You just have the overall like
Dynamic. Dynamic is a good word. I'm just
wow, thank you, Laura.
I don't know. I would just say that Christina's really tough. She's a tough lady.
Wow.
Tough gal. She gets through a lot, and she's also like a really good mom. She's a really good mom. So that's
great
what I would say.
compliment.
Wow, I thought we could do a heartwarming one because we usually do more lighthearted ones. So
Well, thank you to whoever submitted
It was
that.
Anne.
Yes,
Shout out to you, Anne.
Thank you. So if you guys want to see more sisterly moments, Cimorelli podcast, linked in the description. It's a different YouTube channel. It's like an hour long, you guys, and we like really get into things. We go through a lot of really cool topics. So check that out, link in the description. All of our socials are linked there.
Make sure you check out our merch. We just came out with a new collection a few weeks ago. I don't know if it's still available right now, but even if it's not, we still have other stuff that's still available. So check out our merch store and get whatever's available. It's pretty cute.
What do you think is the most amazing thing about the sister on your right?
I don't know which side is my right.
It's like doop, 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 doop.
Okay.
And then I would be, she's technically on my left, but you know.
You.
I'm so emo today.
It's the most amazing thing about me.
I don't know why I'm crying all day. I'm so tired. Oh dang, now I ruined my makeup. Whatever.
Don't wipe, Amy, just pat.
Oh gosh.
Pat, pat, pat.
You're gonna be basically doing like DDR, but it's like the arrows.
Biggest movements in here, they will not show up as much. All right, blot your armpits, watch out for the makeup, and don't get sweat and makeup over. Okay, let's do this.
To my shoulder. Is that your rings?
No, just my
Not wearing it.
Make sure you subscribe. Join us here in the Sim Fam. We aim to be a positive, uplifting community. We like to meme together, to laugh together, to grow together, and to cry when we are very tired together, guys. Make sure to turn on your notifications, click subscribe if that sounds good to you guys.
Thanks for watching. We love the Sim Fam.
I would shave my head. I love wearing makeup.
Whoa! I did not guess that. Think you know our voices? Time to put your ears to the test.